Hi everyone, welcome to the night stream. As you know, I have been having a very rough week. As you might be seeing in the stream as well, I've been having a terrible time with my OBS, and to no avail. I have absolutely no idea what's going on with this thing. I have done everything under my known power and technologically savviness to try and figure out what's wrong with my OBS, and I have yet to find anything wrong with it. No files corrupted, no updates, no nothing, but I am having more issues. I am getting more drop frame rates than I ever have. So hopefully it's not... Oh, God. And I'm watching the preview screen on my thing, and I'm just like, this is absolutely terrible. And hi, Sam, how's it going? Why does it have to do this? Why does it do this? Why? I am not having a good week this week, as you can tell. But we are here. This was planned for yesterday, but things arose, so I could not do it. So we are here today to do it. Honestly, I have no idea what to do right now. we all the way down here. So we got to this. I might miss the stream. I'm currently at dinner with family. Oh, that's fine, Tanisha. Go spend time with family. You're fine. If you want to, you're more than welcome to come back and watch this again. And honestly, with the way things are going, I'm still having issues with OBS. So it's going to be a fun time. Have fun with your family. Exactly. Enjoy your dinner. Have fun with your family. Let's see. I need to figure out why you are being asked. It's funny, I have 60% rate. It's my internet. It's 100. The more I look at it, it's got to be my internet. That's what's making this all a problem. And actually, funny enough, I actually got a notification that they were going to upgrade me for free to a new internet. What is it? I think I still have it up here too. They were going to upgrade me to 600 megabytes per second at no additional cost. So it doesn't look like it's working yet. Or is this so jaggy and bugged? I have no idea what the hell is going on. But I've asked my... God, I'm just watching the preview and I'm so sorry to you guys that my internet is going to be the bottleneck that is causing all these issues. And I don't know why. I honestly don't know why it's doing this. But anyway. No. Why did you do it with the Alright, so we got some music. Looks fine on my end. Okay. Maybe it's just my internet is just being butts. I don't know. But yeah, no, I know I've been having issues with my internet, so it's good. Anyway, so where do we leave off here? And I know you guys have mentioned some new creatures and everything, so we'll try and put these in. I don't know if this is gonna be, again, as this community stream goes on, I don't know how much we're gonna do tonight. This might be just a short little hour stream, might be 2.5, might go all the way to 3. I'm personally on the fence. I did have a kind of rough day today. Today has kind of been mentally draining, so this might be a short-lived stream. I'm at wit's end for OBS. I'm at wit's end from work. I have a lot on my plate these last couple days, so it's been kind of burning out, and I definitely need this weekend to recharge. But we did leave off here. Hi, gamer. So we actually got a lot done last time. We got a lot of pretty much the hero event written down. Well, not like a whole story, but we got like the short synapse of it. What we want to go on during it. And then we were going to start the final event of it, which was the scavenger hunt obstacle course white belt nonsense. Oh, I have oh, I was gonna yawn. Oh boy. Didn't read some tidbits for it. Just wanted to say hi. Hi, gamer. Happy you swung on by just to say hi. I appreciate it. So, but then boom, zombies. Ah, yes, that was the deal. Because our little necromancer Mothman had a little fun. That was the plan. This event was testing everyone's teamwork skills to see how they can work with who. Oh, to see who can work with who. Wow, I can't read tonight. Oh boy, this is gonna be a stream. During the event, things get disrupted by a swarm of dead that came out of nowhere. Okay. Trying to think of in-depth of this. But it's like a slime hunt, scavenger obstacle course kind of thing. Because it kind of represents like everything you can do as a adventurer. You can hunt monsters, which slimes are the easiest monsters to hunt. And we're gonna have like different color signs for different points. Oh yes, still hate you. Yeah, I know. I tried. OBS wise is fine. I have found no files corrupted. There's no updates. But the more I'm looking at it, and I actually got a notification that my internet was getting updated. So I wonder if that's the reason why my streams are butts. It's not OBS, it's the internet itself. Because let me see. Yeah. Oh god, I'm in the red. Yeah, my OBS drop frames 15.2%. My bitrate is it's fluctuating on 8K kilobytes per second. That's not good. That is not good at all. When I just got the notification from my the company I go through, they said I was gonna get updated to 600 megabytes per second. Hey, what's better? M or K? I think M megabytes. Because keys are low. I think it's like 1,000 of these equals one of those. Something like that. But I think megabytes is the one you want. Or it's the bigger one. But yeah, I was gonna get upgraded to a 600 megabyte per second internet for free, and I'm not getting anywhere near that. So I think it's my internet. I think I deduced is my internet just being butts. And they did say they were updating me, so hey, if it works, I get 600 megabytes per second now, and hopefully things go well. It might be on their end just being butts and messing with stuff, but we'll see. But anyway, we were gonna do this. Let's get going on this. So let's get a little detail on the monkeys now. Trust me, you're not the only one. As a grease monkey, I hate my own kind. I am a grease monkey. I hate the monkeys, and I can't eat bananas. No, I cannot stand a banana right now. I saw a banana. Actually, I saw a banana the other day, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna eat the banana. No, thank you. But anyway, so what we're gonna do? I was saying slimes. Example of what an adventurer can do. Monster hunting can do. Monster hunting, treasure hunting, and Monster hunting, treasure hunting, and what would be the other thing? I'll call it dungeon exploration, because that's what the obstacle course is kind of explaining. Because you gotta dodge obstacles like booby traps and whatnot while... another tidbit about it is... are different kind of slimes. Different kinds of slimes and treasures that are give different amounts of points. I know it doesn't really... I know this is kind of the point of it, but... So our team have... Stop the zombies, Samson. Team destroys the league, swarm. We can get there, yeah. So everyone's doing the thing with the event. The final event, which honestly... there are different kinds of slimes and treasures in the event. They'll give different amounts of points. Now what? Skip. How did you get that? There are different kinds of slimes and treasures in the event that will give different amounts of points. I don't get... No. And then... Hi, Hydran. So we were gonna go... winning team gets... gets a link. And prize money. What wouldn't entice a team to do better? People, adventurers to do better if you get a free rank up to your status. So like if you're an A class, B class, you jump to an A class for free, no questions asked. And prize money. So why not? Why are you giving me these? Yeah, the winning team. Okay, that's fine. But why are you trying to fix this from slimes to slims? The winning team gets a rank up. And prize. So, like I said, pretty much event, obstacle course, dungeon exploring. You can do that, get to the end, get your free treasures and points by killing slimes. We link up. And we'll just keep the fire. Make it just prize money. But yeah, so everyone's doing this. Everyone's kind of having fun. Loves the likes the competition and whatnot. Sorry, I had to take a drink. I was thirsty. So everyone's having fun. Obviously, Aiden and Sam on the sidelines watching, kind of just like grasping, like being educated by the one girl, explaining everything, just like, okay, so adventurers do a lot of this stuff, so this is kind of like simulating what they can do, and these teams are people have to work together, and giving them the whole adventuring 101 spiel. Obviously a different classes in the team make things better, makes you more flexible, doing all that. Don't be all fucking don't all be aggressors, attack people. You need a support and a healer and all that jazz. Teamwork makes the dream work kind of concept. But so while this also goes down, someone knows something odd is going. All of a sudden, during the event, things get disrupted by a swarm of dead that come out of nowhere. Everyone is in panic and confused for a moment before. Hi, CJ. So everyone's in panic and confused for the moment before a moment before they get their bearings and the what's the one I'm marking for here? Yeah, defend off the zombies. Sam, what's like one of the things that, like, when everyone's freaking out, Sam just blurts out something. Something that motivates them. Hayden just looks at him dumbfounded because it was so stupid. Hayden looks him dumbfounded. I swing of his massive blade, 10 zombies fall and take it. Oh, we gotta do a Hydra thing. Run out to help. Motivates everyone. Aiden looks at him dumbfounded as he sees him run out to help. In a panic. That I wouldn't say we're not gonna. I wouldn't say. I kind of like the Hydra idea a little bit, but should we go that route? Because this is just supposed to be like a short-lived instance, because our boy does it as a distraction, so he just needs to buy time, really. Why are you still here, gamer? Because you're interested. That's why, gamer. Don't lie. You were kind of interested. You want to maybe pitch in some ideas. I was going to say, that right now, if you want to, you don't have to imply on this part of the thing. I'm just kind of like putting like the timeline down. So the world is kind of fantasy-esque. So if you have any ideas for like monsters or something, you can more than welcome tell me. We pretty much got like all the protagonists and antagonists down. So if you guys got like ideas for me, like a quest you want to see them go on, the characters to go on, or any ideas for like in monsters or environments they can encounter, that's always good. More in depth on the world is always a great thing. How can we do this? So that one's out to help. In our suit. To cover Sam. To cover Sam. He does something stupid, like always. Because we love our hero complex boy, Sam. Alright. Aiden meets up with Daniel and why am I drawing blanks on names? Lily. Thank you. There it is. I'm terrible with names today. We should have probably had knew me. I wouldn't say. I got an idea for that. He's not gonna track Helio. Wait, didn't Helio get captured? I forget. What was the story that Helio got captured? I mean, we can add to that timeline a little bit. Wait, was Helio captured? I forget. What was the story again? Now I gotta go all the way up top. I gotta add this in the story because you just reminded me. Hey. Yo, what are you? Got captured but was freed by hero. Ah, was it? Is that how it went? I totally forget. I have to set my fingertips and I keep forgetting to read it before we do anything. Just to get a refresher. That's it for... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Woo! Back down to the bottom. Meets up with Dan and Lily. Monks. Fighting. And finds out they have good chemistry. And work well as a team. So we do this. Sam's just having a ball. Sam's going bananas because Sam has like all the OP powers of a hero. So he's just hacking and slashing and knocking these guys out. Plus, kind of having a little bit of holy power knocks these Sam figures out he has Everyone's going feral. He hates them. That's fine. We can show him in the background. Like I said, Will is going to be like a background character right now. We're not going to introduce him just yet. He's going to be like that spin-off character. He's going to have like a spin-off episode where he's going to show his point of view. We're going to show him in the background just going, like you said, just feral, just going bananas and destroying things. Actually put that as a side note. Very much a background character. Hi, Sarah. Sam figures out he has holy slash light attribute he proceeds to put defeat zombies in rapid succession. If I can spell that would also be great. So, Sarah, this has been a thing that's been going on for a few months now. So every once a month, I have this thing called a community day, which these guys have encouraged me to bring some crazy ideas I've had in my head on the paper. And this one is kind of an isekai-esque fantasy sci-fi story. It's supposed to be a comedy too, but once a month we go over this, we add more to it. Like right now we're working on like plot timeline stuff, or like figuring out events as they go. But every once in a while we'll get like, hey, if you guys come up with a new creature that can be added to the world, or a new quest that these guys can go on, we can add it in. Because honestly, the story is gonna be pretty lengthy, and I know Sam here is a big fan of it. Tarnisha is a big fan of it. Making up stories, never really. I'm the same, sir. I've always kept it in my noggin. I always kept them in my brain, stored in some filing cabinet that's collecting dust back there. But I always had a fun imagination where I'm very creative. It's just I never put pen to paper, pretty much. So these guys encourage, go daydreamers. Yeah, daydreamers, let's go. But yeah, I have like this one that we're working on. I have some like Gundam stories I've had brewing in my head. Another story that's been brewing in my head. Other crazy ideas, but these guys encouraged me to finally put it on paper, and everyone's been kind of enjoying it. They've been pitching ideas. We've all kind of conformed, and actually this is developed into something a lot bigger and a lot more in depth than I thought it was gonna be. So it's kind of very nice to it's been actually kind of fun. Now the thing is, all said and done, will it turn into an actual story? I have no idea, because I'm not good at writing stories. Because I remember, what was it? I remember back in elementary school, they made me, a project we had to do was make like our own little story of something. And what was it? What did I do? Oh, that's what it was. Sorry, I'm taking a drink of my water for my drink. But back in elementary school, they made us do a story. Make a story, kind of S thing. You're supposed to draw pictures for it, so it's to be like a picture book and whatnot. And back when I was in elementary school, when I was a wee little squirt. I was really big into Bionicles. If you know what they are, I loved the Bionicles back then. So I made a story about that, and I was really excited because I wanted the Bionicle game that came out back then. Mask of Light, I think it was called. It was like the first Bionicle game they made, Lego ever made for them, and I was super excited. I always wanted it, so I always like fantasized of playing it and doing all this stuff. So I think the story, God, I'm taking way into my memories for this. Oh my God, I can't believe I remember this, honestly. I was like, you guys remember stuff all the way back from when you were in elementary school? I know when people kill zombies, they can get back up, but it's just like they cleanse. Yeah, that's what. Yep. Is it a Transformer-like toy? No, it wasn't a Transformer toy. It was kind of like Lego made action figures that you can build and mess with. Let me pull one up for you. Images. Bionicle. Also help it spell it. Wow. First thing in the storage section is this. Okay. Wee. So these are Bionicles. So I had a bunch of these suckers when I was a kid. Yeah, Mask of Light. I had a blast with these when I was a kid. They're literally just Legos that you just put together, and they make action figures, and you can actually like smash them, mix them, match them, and build all kind of stuff with. I actually had one of my favorites was. Is he even in here? I mean, Takanuma was pretty cool. Is Takanuma in here? No. Oh, yay! I remember him. God, looking at some of these just gives me memory back. Makuta. Damage Makuta. He's missing an arm. Lakshi. Toa. Tahu. Oh God, the movie. Oh my God. Yeah, this was the game. I remember this picture. Back on the PS2. God, that was a time. Yes, I wanted to play this so badly. I didn't have a PS2 at the time, but I wanted to play it so bad. And I made a story based on this game, where actually I was I got super excited and finally got the game, and the story took place is when I put the disc in the game, I got sucked into the video game. So I had to like adventure in the game and I had to beat the game pretty much to get out, and or at least the level I was stuck in. It was only like a 10. Was it 10 pages? I don't remember. It was very short, sweet, to the point. It's like, oh no, I got stuck in the game, so I had to join up with one of the main protagonists to beat the game. And I forget what it was. But yeah, ended up being the game and getting out and happy ever after, kind of simple, short, sweet kind of thing. And I got like what was it? What'd she say? She said something, she gave me criticism about it. Like it was too short or something like that. It was too open-ended. Like she pretty much just said, not bad. You got like you got minimum passing score. What is like? She graded out like 10 or something. I got like a 6. Now it's like a 6. He's like 6 is like just passing. out of 10 because what was like 60, 65 is like the minimum passing grade you need for a class or a project or something. But yeah, it kind of disappointed me. She's like, yeah, it's kind of just like open-ended, not much closure to it. And just like, I'm like 5 years old. Why you giving me this much criticism? The fact that I actually remember this is actually more astonishing with how bad my memory is sometimes. But yeah, no, that was, I remember that story. That was a lot of, that was like, I think that's what makes me not want to build stories is because of that instance. Succession. So that. He has Holy /Light attribute, which exceeds defeat zombies in rapid succession. But let's get back to this story of nonsense that I'm going to be doing. So as fast as the zombies came, they suddenly disappeared. Oh, sorry. Again, spelling. Blank. Yeah. After the dust settled, everyone saw a archer cat girl walking a restrained moth person out of the woods. She was claiming he was the source of the zombies and he was a necromancer. I will. I'll just do this. Because it's kind of like this is our first interaction with her in the store. Well, technically second, but first time we actually get to meet her. Just going to say that power scaling wise, Numi shouldn't be able to beat Hero without a surprise attack. And that's how she no, that's I understand that. In a straight up fight, Numi probably wouldn't win. But like you said, she snuck up on him and knocked him out. After the dust settled, everyone saw an archer cat girl a moth person out of the woods. She was claiming that he was the source of the zombies and he was a necromancer. She snuck up on... She snuck up on him and... got on him. Snuck up and got the jump on him. Snuck up and got the jump on him. She told the officers Aiden knows she had the same arrows that fell same arrows that saved him and Lily moments ago. I would probably make it that Dan. Yeah. It's not like Daniel distracted the zombie bodyguards. I don't want to give him too much credit right now. Like I said, this is just the build up to them becoming teammates. Like, I want people to notice some chemistry between all of them. Like, they all work together. See, Numi just got the jump on our boy here, so... And honestly, this was all part of technically the plan for them, because they don't want... He was supposed to be a distraction at this point. We don't know that yet. He was just merely a distraction, so he kind of just got less captured willingly. And that's why he gets out again, because Harold jailbreaks him out because it's like, yeah, we know you did your job, we'll get you out. After the events are done, oh, wait, I should probably go up. Final event. On this. We are way up there. I'm just realizing how many steps were out. Alright, so... What do we call it? Hero Festival? The way I understand it, Hero was captured completely separate from the Demon King. And it was the Demon King rescuing Invade. What's that? Hold on. Maybe you were right, Sam. I am just... Because it's been so long since we messed with Helio, I do not remember properly. So if you are right, you are right, and we will adjust as is. Helio. Rare insectoid people, probably the last of his kind. He was lost in the pandemic. Became friends with the Demon Lord after he broke him out of jail. He was very... Ah, yes, you are right, sir. I guess we do have to write this up a little better. So what are we calling this event again? The Hero Festival? Event officially underway. Hero Festival, yes. Hero Festival. Lose. Alright, so yeah, we'll add on to this more. I guess we can keep this as I'll kind of leave how it ends, but we'll add on to it because you're right, we need to make this work. We'll go here during the event, gets abducted. If there's cackles, can I put in Incubus too? They're probably for the possible grow leaders. Of course, please. Incubus. What is an incubus? Exactly, man. Oh, what's an incubus? I never heard that. What's an incubus? Yes. This. Oh, male succubus? I mean, we can add them. I think we mentioned succubuses were in here. I think don't we have a succubus in here somewhere? Wait, the man, what's her name? The crazy scientist, the silent succubus lady thingy. But what's her name? She was a succubus, right? Where is she? Where is she? A golden child, William. Merfolk succubus. Oh yeah, she was merfolk. Right. She wasn't she wasn't the thing. He was also very hateful character. He could have just attacked Heroes Festival because own conviction. Yeah, I would say probably his reason for the fight, him attacking, was due to the fact that no one helped his village. Because honestly, we know Hero's reason for the necromancing stuff was because his family died in died from a plague that ran through his village, and no one from this nation helped his village. So he kind of was resentful to them and wanted to take his anger out on people. But yes, Sarah, we will add this all the way down here. Now, to add the Incubus to the story, we must put them in the right location. Which, honestly, I think if we would add Succubus / Incubus into the story, I'd say in the Animal Kingdom or the Magic Kingdom would probably be best for. These all the we have Succubus, so Flash, Incubus. We didn't have these we didn't have succubus in here. More focus on trapping people in their dreams. Greatest desires, potential. Yes. So we have the incubus, we have the succubus. There we go. They are in here. Alright, so troubled dancer. We're going back down here. Okay. So Aiden and company. Walked out of the forest. With the there you go. Okay. After the cell, Aiden and company walked out of the forest with the restrained moth person. Here we go. Fix all this. So we have the ending. We just need to get the middle. They claimed he was the source of the zombies, and he was a necromancer. And we told the officers. Aiden knows she had the same arrow that saved him and Lily moments ago. From a while ago. Okay, so we got there. So he finds out he has stuff. So things break out. Then rampage ensues, chaos ensues. Sam joins in the fight. During the nonsense, he realizes that healing magic is a thing. Or not healing magic, his holy light attribute, which he can use to decimate the zombies. So that's happening. So there's that. Do this. Also, I want to add this because they don't want people to realize there's a necromancer among them, so they kind of brush it under the rug. I'm forgetting names left and right here. Angel Samson, or Nika yells at him. Nika, okay. Nika says, "Do not speak word of this. Do not cause panic, since necromancy is forbidden." Forbidden magic. I'm just gonna do this. And I'll just put this in parentheses too, so we all know. Against the law, pretty much. Against in all nations. Hi, gamer. You enjoying this a little bit? If you got any ideas, please let me know. I love hearing people's ideas. Nikas says not to speak a word of this to not cause panic, since necromancy is forbidden magic against the law in all nations. Oh wow, I put that in the long spot. Here. There we go. Nothing. Hey, I'm pretty sure your creative juices will start flowing soon. I mean, you have had some creative ideas when we were playing Hollow Knight. Okay, so, I'm kind of like, I'm doing this all backwards. I'm doing like the whole ending first, and then we fill in the middle. I'm doing a reverse sandwich. I'm getting the 2 pieces of blood ready, and then I'm gonna fill it in the middle second. Nika claims Sam's who heroic powers defeated that evil tried to ruin the day. Sam's heroic powers defeated evil. I tried to ruin the day. A1. Believed her, and Sam took all the credit. Okay, so there's that. And that's how you end the festival. So there's that. So now we gotta fill in the bread and butter here. We made the beginning and the end of this event, the zombie outbreak. So now we gotta make the middle. So Sam finds out he does that. Lily informs. Why am I doing this? Informs Aiden there is some strange manner from in the forest. And then Daniel assures this with a simple nod. Reassures us with a simple nod. Since our boy can't speak. And points in the direction of which he feels the pressure of mana. Willie's got a cool bit. It feels the mana pressure. And then Dan, obviously, you can't talk. Technically you can, but we keep him mute at the moment. Reassures us by pointing in that direction. If anything, Dan should have extremely hard time detecting magic. He doesn't feel magic. Didn't we say he doesn't feel magic? He's more like the presence kind of vibe. Like he has the more adventurous instinct, so he can like feel like he can sense like the bloodlust probably from Helio, the resentment or envy or anger that is coming from him. Like he can read the room very well. Like Lily detects the magic. Dan's more of the presence or like aura or something. Wasn't that his plan for his skills? Because he was definitely more the adventure type. He has more like a detect radar kind of esque kind of ability. Well, Dan can't feel anything. Proficiency, yeah. So he relies more on like his other senses, like the healing. Like I said, he can like sense the vibe of like bloodlust and anger coming from that direction. He has the more adventurer-esque present detection versus hers, which is more mana sensitive. Got nothing else. Music. Thank you. The music's from Monstercat. Monstercat.com. Luckily, it's all not gonna get me detoxed or demonetized or any of that, so it's safe for streaming, and I love techno, so there's that. So he can probably hear him. So he has very sensitive hearing. Okay. Okay. This is in the butt. Yep. Do this, do that. This, do that. I gotta fix all this. So actually that's kind of good where it is. I gotta fix this. This is bothering the hell out of me. not if. Okay, that's better. Okay, so there's that. These are all like key points in the story. We start going in that direction when they meet up with a archer. This is Numi. Nume. Who says she's getting the same vibe from or she's getting the same vibe from this direction. All decide to team up and figure out what's making what's going so this come across a Mothman video. I would probably have Arthur back up Lily's claim. He's your scout and investigator and therefore. Oh yeah. Catgirl Archer, Numi, and Arthur. What is he? What was he? What was Arthur? I forget this. Was he? I'm just kind of giving like a vague example of who they are, so you know who it is. Archer, where are you? Kotag, Burnett, Rogue, Nika, Deja, Gabriel, Arthur. I was like, who's Arthur? Oh, we named him Gabriel, not Arthur. I was like, who's Arthur? Do we have an Arthur in here, or did I miss something? Daniel, Numi. Okay, so it is Gabriel. Okay. It's wasn't he also? Didn't we make him like a dwarf bard? Wasn't he supposed to be like a dwarf bard or something like that? Because I don't. Handsome, charming, social, butterfly, aerial glot. Polyglot. Is that what he was? Supply guy? I am forgetting a lot of these words since we talked about this so long ago. Oh, he just speaks multiple languages. Ah. I'll just get back down here. I kind of just make it. Bard. I just butchered his name after I just saw it. Yeah. I am terrible with names today. I am just terrible. I'm terrible. Where are you? Abe. No. Copy. Back down wedges. Who say? They're getting the same vibes from this direction. They all decide to team up and figure out what's going on. Is it just me? No, it's not you, Sarah. I've come to the conclusion my internet's just being utter garbage this whole week. I have messed with OBS. I have messed with a bunch of other things, and I have come to find out, I think it's the internet. I think my internet's just being trash. I actually just got a message from my provider saying they were going to upgrade me to 600 megabytes. I don't know if that's good or not. I might be getting boned. So I might have to look into a new provider. I don't know. Then again, I do live out in the countryside, so I can get what I get. I'd love to get fiber optic out here, but oh boy, would that pay a lot. I would have to pay an arm and a leg to get that out here. Yeah, I probably should do that. That's a yes, I am. So I will admit I am using Wi-Fi. I am I'm over Wi-Fi right now. Downside is my computer is upstairs and the modem is downstairs, so I'm gonna need like a 100-foot cable or drilling holes through roof, flooring, ceiling, which I don't think that's gonna be a good thing to do. So I'm kind of I'm kind of in a predicament. So I can only use Wi-Fi at the time, so that's probably why I'm having issues. So that might also be an actual factor too. So that is a thing I should probably look into. Maybe raising it up. Maybe I can do something with the modem, like reposition it maybe, because there's no outlet up here where I can actually hook it up to upstairs, so I can make it be hardline into that. So that kind of is that's a problem. Plus old farmhouse, so I don't want to mess with this house any more than I want to. This house is already crooked and messed up as is. I don't want to make it any worse. But yes, I would love to have it wired in. I would love to have all this just straight up wired, because it'd make the world go around and make everything so much simpler. Yeah, wallbreaker, I don't know. They call up a modules. Oh, an extender. I've had those, and they have all kicked the bucket, honestly. I've actually and it's like, we have tried that. This house is very interestingly built. I will tell you this. I think I might have to get some new ones. We did have one in one room, and it would not work. Like, it would sync up, but it was, let's say, where is it? The room that the modem's in is in the living room. So that's where it is. So 2 rooms over. So you would have to cut through the kitchen to get into the other room, which we call the den. We would have that. That was where one of the extenders were, and this is just on the first floor. I wouldn't say it was not less than 100 feet away. Not even. Oof, sound effect. What's the word I'm thinking of? No, it wasn't even 100. I wouldn't even say it was 50. It was. I want to say it was probably 20 or 30 feet away, roughly, from the modem. The extender was, and that would not get a signal. It was the house. There's so much interference in this house just from like a short distance. Everything gets kind of like blocked off. Like just the way this house was designed, it was not meant for signals to go through. Old Wi-Fi signals to get through. And it kind of sucks, but it is what it is, and we gotta work with what we got. Like, that room's also just reception hell, because, like, we don't have cable or anything. We just have, like, the local over-the-air channels, because, honestly, cable just isn't worth the money, and whatever you want to watch is on some online streaming network anyways. How many years is it? So, I'll do that for you. Unit converter. Blank foots. I can figure out how the fight went down if you don't. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Like I said, Sam, there is the Word document down there, so hopefully we can. I might have to update it because this is still on my end. This is not on the Google document, so I might have to fix that up. But 20 feet in meters is 6.1 meters. If that makes sense to you, Sarah. Which honestly, metric is probably the better measurement. I will admit this after working with metric measurements for so long in the automotive industry. It was 6 meters away, give or take. Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, Sam, if you want to write down details on how the fight went down, put in the Word document and I'll probably swap it over to my original one on my computer. Honestly, I might have to, like I said, update the Google document so you guys can leave comments. I think I made it so you can leave comments, so there's that as well. Yeah, the modem's not, the extended wasn't that far. My house is just reception hell. Is a bad place to receive reception from things. Like, I think I don't even have like cell phone. Yeah. To give an example, my phone only has 2 bars of reception from the actual like phone cell service. I only have 2 bars. So reception in this house is kind of bleh. All right, so where were we? They all going. Yeah, what's going on? They come across. Acting strangely. All alone and acting stranger. Gabriel informs you come across a Mothman all alone and acting strangely. informs them he is the source of the problem, and it looks like he is using. He is a necromancer. Who's drawing? Okay. What you drawing there, gamer? That's oh, nice stuff. Ooh, nice. Don't worry, there will be another agent in the company. I don't know why it does that. I will inform you there will be another Hollow Knight stream on Monday. So get ready for that. I always promise I pretty much made Hollow Knight a Monday stream now because that has been how things have been rolling. It's gonna be a Monday stream until it's over, until we beat it. Which it's gonna be, we'll see. But with that, we're gonna go here. Start streams. Oh, it's only been an hour and 30 minutes. Holy smokes! I've been only streaming for an hour. It feels like I've been streaming a lot longer than that. Holy freaking fat snacks, man. Also, I hope everyone had a wonderful Halloween because it was Thursday. I wanted to talk to you guys all about that. But honestly, I did pretty much nothing on my Halloween. It's like I said, I live out in the country, so not the trick-or-treaters came to my house because they'd be walking 5 miles uphill both ways to get to my place. And honestly, it's probably not worth it. It's because it can't any character AI. Character AI. Never heard of that. What is that? I am very distracted today. It's character AI. AI powered chat. Create an AI character. That sounds interesting. Maybe I can make an AI. You talk to an AI. I mean, it's not. It's like with how AIs are now, it's interesting what you can possibly use them for, because actually having it that and use it in that kind of sense, it's great for bouncing off ideas and having ideas. Like you can say like, hey, kind of like having your Google or Siri or whatever, and you can just bounce ideas off and it will respond. So that's actually kind of cool, and it'll give you information on what to do and how to do it. AI is just a wild thing right now. It's so, I can see it's such a double-edged sword to me. Like it can be very helpful, but it can be very, very harming in the long hands. So it's very, but at the same, and also the thing is like AIs can make people very complacent because you'll rely on that to do stuff. And it's the same thing with the internet here. It's like, why? If the internet just goes away, I'm pretty sure people will lose their minds. They do not give out. They do not go to my house. Oh no. There have been a lot of thieves and motorbikes in this. My neighbor is getting so bad. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Sarah. At least, I was gonna say, at least on the Bueno, you have lots of candy. You got lots of candy to eat now. Yeah, I know, that's That's always a sad thing to see when you when your neighborhood starts going down, right? And bad things happen in your neighborhood like that. I was to say when I I mean, it has potential. That's why I give it credit. But at the same time, people rely on it too much, which is a double-edged sword here. It has the potential to be something great, but at the same time, with long hands, it can be something catastrophically bad. But back to you, Sarah. I would say it's rough seeing a neighborhood go down. I would say I used to, before I am where I am now. I used to live in a small, like, little suburb area, I guess you can call it. Yeah, that was getting kind of. We mostly moved because we were getting too big for. The house was getting too small for all of us. Honestly, my family's not big or anything, but had to move because of that. My mom got a new job somewhere else and all that jazz. So lots of reasons to move, but it was at the same time, it's like it just felt like the neighborhood was dropping a little bit. Yeah, I wouldn't say, like, what do you call a warrior? I just call it life, to be honest. But yeah, I'm a country boy. Now, I lived most of my life in the country. I worked on a cow farm, did all that, but yeah, it's kind of sad when you see a place you know and love just kind of fall apart. Sure. But I do hope everything gets better in your neck of the woods, Sarah. I hope things come around, bounce back, and your neighborhood becomes the lively and homey place that you knew it as. Because everyone needs a good, safe place to call home. Okay. So what was that? So we were here, and then we're gonna keep this dumb down. So they go into the woods to investigate. They find Helio. Gable informs them of the fact that he's a necromancer. Aiden. What's the word I'm looking for? Man, besides remembering names, I can't even remember words today. Oh boy, I definitely am burnt. I can definitely feel I'm kind of like burnt out a little bit. Also, I think I know another reason why I'm burnt out and I'm going to be mad because my computer crashed earlier today. There's a reason why. I'll explain in a second. But Adrian, devised. That's the word I'm looking for. Devised a plan to. Do you need sleep? A little bit. Maybe just a little bit. Like I said, I'm pretending to be a manager this whole month. So, just a little bit of stress. Also, I'm not a very good sleeper, so I don't really get a lot of sleep. So, that's also a problem on my part that I need to get addressed. But, like I said, very busy. It was the end of the month, so I had to do a lot of end-month paperwork with my director to make all. We had to cross our D's and dot our I's and make sure our numbers matched numbers. And it was a very hectic last couple days. But everything kind of settled and everything was okay. But it is a very stressful day. And on top of that, I have to kind of like mess around with a elderly neighbor's car because there's kind of a sweet little minor issue with it. I think that maybe found an alternative without actually repairing it. So cross fingers that hopefully it works. I have asthma. Ooh, asthma sucks. I've had a few friends that have asthma, and they say it sucks, and I've seen them have some pretty bad, nasty asthma attacks. So, what they have to go through. So, I don't know how bad yours is, gamer, but I can contrary say, knowing my friends and their experience and seeing what they've gone through with asthma. I hope it. I just hit the freaking volume button on my headset. Just almost blew on my eardrums. I hope it's nothing too bad, and I hope you are. I hope maybe you get over it. Well, I'm not saying in a mean way, but hopefully your asthma will go away and you won't need to use an inhaler or anything anymore. Because I know that is a thing. Asthma can go away, so I hope it does for you. In devices plan to take down Helio and the trouble he is causing. Anyone agrees and sets in motion surprisingly their teamwork is extremely effective with each other and I keep coughing like every 3 seconds. Oh no. It's like there's a like dusty or dandruff or something going on outside right now, like pollen or something. Not helping. Because I know that it is that kind of time of the season where pollen's a thing, dust, and all this other kind of stuff. No. I think their teamwork is extremely effective. And they were able to restrained Ontario without too much problems. This happens every time it gets colder. So it's probably, is it because the weather is probably, maybe the weather air is dry or something? I know that happens for me. When the air gets very dry, my throat gets dry and I get very cough. I start cracking up a lung. Well, too much problems. This Oh. And they were able to restrain Hirio without too much problem. Too many. To restrain Hirio without too much problems. Because of my asthma, it sounds like a donkey when I. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's gonna be rough. Just fall asleep here. So we got this. Ow. Slimes, different color, bents. As fast as the zombie appeared, it suddenly disappeared. After the dust settled, Aiden and company walked out of the forest with the restrained Hirio. They claim he was the source of the zombies and he was a necromancer. They tell Nika he was the source of the zombies and he's a necromancer. He snuck up and got the jump on him. Nemo told the officers. Aiden noticed that she had the same. Just noticed she had the same arrows that saved him and Lily from a while ago. Nika says not to speak a word of this, not cause pandemic, since necromancy is forbidden magic against the law in all nations. Nika saying Sam's hook powers the evil and tried to ruin today. Everyone believed it, and he took all the credit. And that is how the Hero Festival concludes. Before everyone departs their own separate ways, Aiden asks them for names because he wants to form a team with all of them. Yep, and then that's how. I feel like that's a good way to end that. So the Hero Festival concludes on that note with Aiden getting all their information that he needs from them to convince them to make them into his party, his team. A few days later, team is announced few days later, the heroes team is announced to the public.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Yep. Aiden's team. So Sam's team, the hero team, is announced to the public. Everyone's happy. Aiden's team, obviously, he's kind of the team that's not being announced because he's not actually the hero. He's going to be the Black Ops team that's going to do all the stuff behind the scenes. So how do we want to pose this? Sam's team. The Heroes Party is announced to the public. Aiden's team as an audience. And Sam's team. Aiden's and Sam's teams that audience with the king. What do you want the next mission to be? Because after the teams are formed, are you going to different missions? Yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna jump into next. I think like the first one's gonna be their version of team building, because obviously, no, he doesn't. I don't want it. Was and picked it was handpicked by what would you say that? How would you say this? Because it wasn't Sam who actually made the team. By was handpicked by the King Select. By the King Select group. And a little bit of Sam as well. Gotta put this in parentheses just to have like an explanation. So it's gonna be like a 90. (90-10) split. He only got like 10% of the help. And it's like, yeah, well, if he doesn't get his way, it's probably gonna be a problem. So they're like, okay, well, wait, you have some things, but they made it feel like Sam was in charge, but he wasn't. It was handpicked by the King's Select group, and a little bit of Sam as well. 90-10 split. I'm on my geology field trip. Icebreakers next, but kinda. Sam, what did you say, Sarah? On my geology field trip, I kind of down my state. We call them departments. It's all about cattle ranching culture, kind of like Texas. I mean, that's fine, but none of them could even last. Oh, God, maybe. I'm sorry, I didn't up the vibe. No, you're fine. It's like that's actually kind of fun. I was say my sister. I don't know if she could still do it, but she was learning how to lasso things, and she was actually quite good at it. And it's like not everyone's good at everything, but I mean, like if you know enough of your stuff to make it happen, then I would take advantage of your strong suits. Don't worry about your weak points because you're strong at some things and weak at others. No one's good at everything. Like me, I'm very imaginative. I'm a daydreamer, just like you, Sarah, but I am terrible at putting this on paper and expressing myself. So, but somehow I have made it this far, so must be doing something right, apparently. But pat yourself on the back for even just attempting and trying. So what's next? Shenanigan's team gets an audience with the king. Okay. I would like to he wants them to get into things right away, but they should do some team building exercises beforehand. They decide to send them all to King decides to send all of them to a easy dungeon close by. Help practice working together. We need to then close by. Decides to send them all to an easy dungeon with aids. Few knights as aids. Well, this is where I want the introduction of, maybe he can run into that eventually. Yeah, giant rat infested quarry. We could probably do a little bit of that to it. But I also want this dungeon to kind of like be the first little hint at the previous civilization that we talked about beforehand. Like, obviously there's a little bit of hint of sci-fi like buried in under earth. Like, there's actually like, that's how Aiden gets some of his tech and equipment, is because of that ancient civilization. He realizes it's pretty much modern stuff. Knights as aids, working like let them practice their teamwork, and them all help practice their teamwork. An easy dungeon close by with a few knights as aids. Help them practice working together. What should we call this dungeon? So they found something in the mines. Probably. I want to hint there was something before them. So this is the beginning of the new segment. The team built the first. Yes, so that's the. So we want to do this. Enter. First mission. I just call it dungeon exploring for now. Dungeon exploring. First mission, dungeon exploring. Alright, so there's that. Should we continue on here? I'll put some mic details on it, at least. Looks like an abandoned quarry. Mines. There was a cow that had twins, male and female. Fun fact: in those cases, the female calves is fertile. Ooh, that's interesting. I was happy to see it in real life. I heard. Yeah, no, it's definitely an interesting experience. Like like I said before, I used to work on a cow farm. I wanted a little extra cash, so my parents kind of introduced me to this dairy farmer down the road from us. How was your day anyway? Busy. Very, very busy. I had to work today. It's a little stressful. And I gotta work every Saturday for the next 3 Saturdays. So I gotta work next Saturday and the following Saturday after that as well. So yay me. Granted, one of the reasons why is because my coworker that is working with me at the current time is going on vacation. So that's fun. He's gonna be gone late Friday and he's gonna be gone all day the Monday. So at least it's a Monday and a Friday. Those are the two easier days. Holy smokes. Also, I spelled Cory wrong. Oh boy. No, did I? But yeah, didn't know that about the female capping and fertile. You think it would be both instead of just one. But yeah, it's definitely interesting to see how that happens. I actually had to help the farmer deliver some of them because some of them had a little issue, but it was definitely an experience to see. Very messy. 100% very, very messy. But yeah, my days. But for you, gamer, yes, my day has been very busy. Busy. Had to work, had to diagnose the neighbor's car, and do some other stuff. And obviously it rained, so I couldn't do things outside, which need to be done. And also, backtracking a little farther back, I did mention about my computer crashing. So as you know, I have played Gundam Breaker 4 on my channel here, and I do want to play more. They opened a new DLC, and I think we got like 2 new missions like now out, and maybe a few others coming soon. But I have been trying to farm materials to upgrade stuff as of late, and I was doing the survival event or mission, which you just do wave after wave after wave of fights. I got to first time doing it. I heard it was a great way to build the materials you need for upgrading, leveling my parts. So I got to, what was it, level wave. I think the cap of the survival is like 50 waves. I got the like wave 32, and then my computer crashed. So imagine 32 waves of grinding and getting a boatload of materials, and then your computer crashes and use all the materials you just worked for. That made me very salty. So I'm like, okay, I'm done playing today. If this is how it's gonna be, this is how it's gonna be. I'm done playing for the moment. Also, this is like, it crashed like around like 6 o'clock. So I could have probably done all 50 waves before this stream started, but it crashed. And I'm like, I'm not doing this again. And I did make some new mechs. I did build my pirate boy, my pirate themed dude from the mobile game. So I would love to show him off to you soon. What'd you say, Sarah? Sasha, the brother messes up the female. Oh boy. So the dominance, he was the dominant baby in the womb and messed her up. Okay. Yeah, didn't know that was a thing. Then again, I never dealt with twins when I was on the cow farm. It was always singles. I was gonna say, feeding those babies were, some of those babies are just goofy. I had to help feed them every once in a while, so we give them like, some of them you feed bottles, but when they got bigger, you feed them like buckets of milk, and then you slowly dilute it and wean them off the milk and turn it into water. But yeah, some of them would just they would just go head first, like full, like snout all the way up to her eyeballs, just head first into a bucket of milk and knock it and spill all over. It's like, Billy, you goofball, why'd you do that? Now you don't have anything to eat. And then you try and steal it off the other cows, the other babies. It's entertaining how goofy they are sometimes. But I'm honestly, to be 100% honest with you guys, I might just end the stream now, because I feel like this is a good point to end off, where we can start exploring this next chapter in the story. But if you guys, before we do, like I said, I've been having trouble sleeping, and I have had a long week. I'd love to possibly recharge my batteries a little bit, so a little extra hour or two might be helpful. But I remember you guys mentioning a new monster or something that you wanted to add on to this. And no, it was not a monkey. Dang, what did we talk about? I think it was Hydrant who mentioned it. Some kind of new creature. We were thinking about maybe making a pet or something. Okies. Yeah. I miss it. Yeah, Tarnisha. I'm gonna call it quits a little early. But like I said, we finished up the Hero Festival segment of the story, and we were just about to start the first team building dungeon exploring mission. So before I do that, I do remember you guys talking about some kind of new creature we want to add in the story, and we were gonna make it like a pet or something. These are the critters. Darn it. Don't worry, Tanisha. You're more than welcome to watching lead up on this. New main was mentioned. We didn't go much into detail what happens, but I know Sam wants to fill in that blank because he's very excited to go into that. So, but god dang it, what was it? But yeah, so I think we're gonna end it here. I want to put that monster in that you guys mentioned. What was it? I think we talked about it in. It was a Hollow Knight stream, because I think it was an insect type creature. Oh, what was it? What was it? Also, obnoxious finger. I'm just looking back at some of these critters we made. We made some weird nonsense. Frozen snail, the quaddles. Oh yeah, the platypus mixadors. I'm not sure I remember. I know it was it was definitely during a Hollow Knight stream, because I remember it being some kind of insect-esque critter. But it was like the level of creature where it wasn't like dangerous, but it'd been like. I want to say it was Scorpion, but it's on based off of a Scorpion, but I don't remember much. Well, there is one thing I fight. Well, there is one thing that you might like, Tarnisha. It's kind of hard to see here, but Sarah mentioned it was a baby phoenix. Was it a phoenix? I thought it was an insect. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was a phoenix. Or some kind of form of it, but yeah. Sarah did mention, since we have succubus in the story, we should have incubus, so the male version of the male gigantic mosquitoes. I mean, we have an armored centipede in here, so that wouldn't be fine. That would be pretty much up this alley. Because we did have an insect raid dungeon-esque mission. So giant insect, ugh, that's good. That chapter gave me nightmares. Because all I can think about is that one scene from the Kong movie. What was it? The Insect of Bug Canyon, where we were seeing people. All these different insects were just ripping apart humans because they were like the size of dinosaurs. It was a phoenix? Oh, okay. Um, you know, gigant mosquito. I'll add them. Wait. So we're gonna do this. Oh, what was the? I think it was. I have them coded. Animals of that ecosystem's yellow. Unique is blue. Flaking. So I'm so sad I missed this. You can always rewatch it, Tarnisha. It wasn't, like I said, this is gonna be a short-lived stream. I'm falling asleep already, so I might take that as a call sign to call it quits a little early. No, because my nails moving. You're fine. Don't worry about it. You should see Tarnisha when Numi comes about. She likes her girl Numi. So we gotta add the Phoenix. Up. No. Wait. Up. Phoenix. And no, you. Why you do this to me? Yeah, whatever. Phoenix. So is that, and then add the, because we do have a weasel-sized dog, ice moose, high-level mountaintops, mastodon. Then we had the armored centipede, right? What's in the? What the hell? What was this? Hunts in the desert. These mammals are ruthless. Okay. Resides in C. V, because that sounds about a place where Phoenix would reside. Anyone had? I hope you all had fun today. As this stream, like I said, I was a little tired, and I do wish I had a little more energy to explore more, but I don't know. I was lost. I appreciate you stopping by, gamer. Like I said, if you have any ideas for anything in this story, like, hey, I got an cool idea for a monster or something, I am all ears. And I'll have it all written down for story-wise and everything. I skipped class, so yeah. Might get that later. Uh-oh. Hope it wasn't an important class. And you said a kind of bug. Huh. Okay, well that's not what I wanted. D G I N T M O S Q U I T O. And you are going to be... Ah, why is it mixed like that? I don't know why. Is it boring? Does it sound? Jesus. Tarnisha. Next time, Tarnisha. Next time. Because of that, then what was the? We had the armored steelipedes. Ah, there it is. Biggest one. Biggest one on Laka was found in the mines. Happy. Hey, why am I hitting the button too much? Go away. There. In the found in the mine. In the can be found amongst the hive in the mine of the hive mine in Seltzer. Have a good night, gamer. Alright, so with that, we're gonna call it a night. Like I said, we finished up the Hero Festival. Teams are formed, and now we're gonna go on our first mission. We added the 2 monsters you guys recommended. We'll go probably a little more in details next time, but as of right now, I'm falling asleep. I definitely need to get caught up on sleep. I am terrible at sleep. I have bad sleep habits. I need to address. Well, it's not even bad sleep habits. It's just more my brain doesn't shut off, and I need to get sleep. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this stream. It's always fun doing this with you guys. Like I said, I wish I had a little more energy to extend it, but I think I'm gonna just call it a night. And this always happens. This community stream always happens once a month, so keep an eye out for it. As for the schedule, as always, I will be posting it on Sunday. Sunday night on my time. So yeah, eye out for that, and I already promised our night will be Monday once again. So until then, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. It was fun. It always is fun. We'll definitely explore more and go in more detail with this stuff later. And we're just beginning. We're just at the beginning of all this still. which is actually kind of shocking to me. But everything we've done, everything we kind of slowly built up towards, we are finally getting like a story in our heads. But anyway, spiel wise, you know the deal. It's YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. But I want you guys to leave me comments, please. I want to know what you guys think of these streams, what I can improve on my streams, like fixing my OBS and my internet. I know that's a problem. If you guys got ideas for games you want to see me play, please leave them in the comment section down below. I want criticisms because I want to be a better streamer, make better content, and have more fun with you guys in the long run. So please let me know what you think. Other than that, I will see you all Monday on Hollow Knight. And if you, like I said, schedule will be up tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that as well. And other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, day, evening, wherever you guys are. Hope you all are healthy, happy, stay safe out there, stay hydrated, and above all else, keep doing your thing, guys. Appreciate you all. See y'all in the next stream, alright? Have a good night. See you. Peace. Bye-bye. And good night. Bye-bye.